Hello and welcome to T3F. Today we're gonna do a reaction video breakdown for BTS newest song Lights. BlackPink Kill This Love, BTS Fake Love, BlackPink DDU-DU, BTS Blood, Sweat and Tears, BTS Heartbeat music video. But remember, the way we do it, it's a little bit different. On this video, I'm gonna show you all these different techniques and secrets they use to create these wonderful, very unique compositions. I'm talking about sky replacement, editing transitions that they use to move from one scene to the other very smoothly, green screen, CGI, and all these different effects. Right now, K-pop is doing an excellent job creating these beautiful, well-balanced, colorful music videos. And also, during this video, I'm gonna select a couple different shots, a couple different frames, and at the end of this video, I'm gonna select just one. That one is gonna be our perfect, very cinematic photo moment. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. We're gonna continue creating a series of videos like this, and also you can find me on Instagram. I will have all the links down in the description. Okay, I think it's time. Let's do this. The way our eyes work when we are appreciating a painting or a photo is that our eyes tend to move around the entire photo. In this case, our eyes tends to move from here. We start here with this black blues, very dark blues, and then we move all the way to this side. Our eyes then tend to go down to the white parts. We move to the white dress, and then we ended up going right here to her eyes. If you notice on this eye, she have a reflection of the same blue they use on the background. We have to understand that this entire process happened really fast. Okay, so let's continue with the next one. Now we have this beautiful, beautiful composition. The first thing I see, of course, will be the reflection on the water. It's something that the film industry do a lot, playing with reflections. And then, of course, here in the middle, we have this sun with this thing around her face that makes a really nice shape. But then there is an aspect of this photo that we don't care that much about it, but they actually needed this to create a really nice composition. I'm talking about this arch right here. Why? And also these spots of lighting, because if we don't have this arch right there, we're gonna have an empty space. We're gonna have a lot of empty space. So they needed this to be able to create the reflection on the bottom, and then it helps the entire composition of the photo. Okay guys, that's it for BlackPink Kill This Love music video. All that work that they have to do to create only one frame, it's unbelievable. Okay, so we have to select one photo. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's really hard to select just one when every single frame of this video, it's like a perfect photo. In my opinion, I have to go with this one. It's a very dramatic moment. It's very beautiful. And there is a lot of work. There is a lot of work on this frame. And it only took like a couple of seconds in the entire video. So I have to go with this one. Now we have this one right here. An explosion. On this next frame, we have this control explosion. Beautifully done. Also, we have this balanced equal exposure lighting setup for the entire set. There are no practical lightings on this set because all the lighting is coming from outside the set through the windows. This is a synchronized control explosion that is actually coming from outside through the windows. The special effects team, they build these different compressed air cannons that they will use for explosions like this. Okay, let's move to this one. And now we have a beautiful example of leading lines composition. This leading lines technique is used a lot in photography. It's when we have all these different natural lines going to the same direction. It's used to draw attention and to draw the viewer's eyes through the composition. We have this exterior lighting coming to the set, a little bit harsh. And we also have this practical lighting in the form of this lamp that actually is part of the set. And of course, in between the lines, we have the talent in the middle with the camera angle on a very low position. Okay, let's continue. That's pretty cool. Really good video. Very cinematic, very dramatic. That's really good. Okay, I think it's time to select that final photo moment. But first, I would like to say that I really enjoyed this song. This is a beautiful, very cinematic music video. I really appreciate the work they put in creating all these different sets, the different lighting and different camera angles that they use to portray all these different emotions. It goes very well with the lyrics of this song. But we're here to see that final selection. And I'm not gonna lie to you, once again, this is very hard to select just one. But for today's video, I'm gonna go with this one. Well, this is a very unique, elegant composition where the talent is sharing the spotlight with this beautiful flower. Okay, now we have this first frame, first photo right here. First thing, I really like the set, the checkerboard floor with the chess pieces. Really nice touch. We have this degradation of pinks in the background. We have from darker pink on the top going all the way down to a lighter pink in the bottom. That's really nice. If we connect these imaginary lines that we have right here on this composition, so if we connect these lines from the black king to the queen, and then white king to the queen, of course, and then we connect these lines right here all the way to the queen, all the way to this other line, and then we have the queen right there. If we take the image out of the equation, we get to see this very nice shape, this really nice symmetry kind of shape. It's very organic, it's really good, and that's why this image is perfectly balanced. Okay, moving on. Now we have all these different elements that are happening on this set. We have the smoke on this side, we have fire right here, we have the water, the rain coming from only one side of this shot. We have these sparkles over there. We have all these different elements. I just wanted to explain to you really fast that the concept of special effects and visual effects, it's completely different. Special effects is not CGI, it's not animation. That is visual effects. Visual effects is CGI animation when they have a green screen or a blue screen and then they replace it with something completely different. Things that are not real, that's visual effects. Special effects is the department, is the group of professionals that work on set, and they are in charge of creating these real explosions, this real smoke that is happening here on set, this water, this rain, all this fire, these sparks, all these different elements that are real, that are happening on set. They are created, they are supervised by the special effects team. So when I said that all this was created by the special effects team, I'm not saying that this is fake, this is CGI, this is not real. No. I'm just saying that the special effects team, they were the ones in charge of creating all these different elements. So special effects and visual effects, they are completely different. Special effects is not CGI. That's pretty cool. Okay guys, I think it's time to select that perfect photo moment. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not that simple to select only one. Every set is just different. Every set is a beautiful, very unique, very colorful set. The way they play with all these different elements that creates this very balanced, very beautiful structure, it's very difficult to select only one. But I want to show you something right now. I have selected these two different shots right there. Very unique, very beautiful. And also I have selected these 2 different portrait shots. But I know, I have to select just one. That's actually the purpose of this video, to select that perfect photo moment. And I think for today's video, I have to go with this one right here. This is a beautiful, very elegant composition. And yes, this is it. This is BlackPink DDU-DU perfect photo moment. Okay, let's stop for a second. Now we have this very interesting composition with the popcorn flying all over the scene. There is a couple different ways you can do this shot. The most common will be adding this flying popcorn in post. That means creating a composition where you add it digitally. And one thing to make this look real is that you blur some popcorn, so the popcorn that is closer to the camera will have a little bit of blur. But there is something really nice. This cup of popcorn is actually real. They created this prop like this. The popcorn is actually glued together, creating this unique shape that gives the impression that it was flying, but then they freeze the frame. I've seen this happening in a couple of different sets where they created different foods or props that are not real. It's just for the camera. So this is actually made this way, glued together to the cup and glued together, creating this really nice shape that it looks like it's coming out from the cup. Really nice shot. Next photo right here, we have a nice combination of ambient lights and this cinematic orange teal that the movies use so much for that cinematic feel. Orange and teal color grading has been pretty popular in Hollywood. Basically, they state the theory that when 2 contrasting colors are put together, they pop. They are very attractive. So the natural technique is to color films to have a strong contrasting palette. The color that contrasts best with orange is blue. So you turn up the shadows to the cyan and the highlights to the orange, creating this beautiful moment. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Really nice video. Okay, it's time to select that final photo moment. But first, let me tell you that I really enjoyed this video. Beautiful composition. The song, it's really nice. It's a little bit different from the other videos because we don't have this choreography or all these dance moves that we love so much. But it doesn't matter. It's a great video. Really nice song. But I have to select just one. And for today's video, I'm gonna go with this one. I think this moment represents very well this video. All these different elements are very well positioned, creating a beautiful and balanced composition. Okay, now we have this really nice transition from one set to the other. But the really good thing about this transition is that it was actually done on camera. It was done at that moment. This is an actual 2-floor set with an open side at the front. So the camera is on a crane. It moved from one set to the other very smoothly. The art and design of these sets are completely different, but it's the same construction, same space. This is a very creative idea to design and build this set like this. The result, 2 beautiful compositions that are connected to each other with this really nice transition on camera. Great job. Beautiful, beautiful set. Now we have this shot. Very special moment. We have 2 different angles for this one because it's that good. We go back to the first set again. The light source comes from outside the window. We have some particles in the air like foam or something like that. And of course, the placement of the talent, like he's floating on the air. Very dramatic, very artistic. It goes very well with this elegant set. And we have a nice and settled camera movement and a freeze frame for the talent. You combine these two shots and then we have this very special, beautiful moment. Okay, I think it's time to select that final photo moment. But first, let me show you these final selections that I have. As you can see, this video is full of all these very artistic, beautiful moments, but we have to select just one. That's the way it works, just one photo moment. And I think for today's video, I have to go with this one. This is a very beautiful, elegant, very romantic photo. There is a really nice balance between the talent and the environment. Okay, let's move to the next one. Now we have a background replacement composition. The easiest way to do this shot is to use a green or a blue screen. That way you can separate your object from the background and then replace it with anything you want. Why they use green screen, also known as chroma green? Well, because green doesn't match any natural skin tone or hair color, meaning no part of an actor will be edited out through chroma key. When a green costume or prop is essential, a blue screen is often substituted. Green screen or blue screen are used as a backdrops in chroma key photography, which is a process that replaces a solid colored background from behind the subject of a photo, or in this case a video, with a completely new background. Okay, now we have this next shot right here. On this moment, same technique as before for the sky replacement. One thing I wanted to show you, this is the same set they used at the beginning. They replaced the window and changed the tones of the color correction. This is a great example of the importance of color palette and color use to set the mood of a scene. As you can see, different color on this same set, it can change the mood completely. Beautiful moment. Okay, it's time to select that final photo moment, but first let me tell you what a great video. I really enjoy all these different elements that they use to create these wonderful visuals, all these different editing techniques that they use to move from one scene to the other one very smoothly, very nice, very unique, and of course these wonderful cinematic movie moments that we all love so much. But it's time to select that final photo, and I think for today's video I have to go with this one. Okay, what do you think about this photo? Do you like it? Or which one is your favorite? Please let me know in the comments below. I really would like to know your opinion. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. It will help us a lot to continue creating videos like this. I would like to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your comments and support. It means a lot to us. If you would like to download all these different photo moments, I will have a link just for you in the description, so you can go right now and download these photo moments. I make sure that I edit them and I fix them a little bit so they're ready for you to use as a wallpaper or anything else that you want them for. Okay, once again, thank you for watching and I will see you in the next one. Thanks again.